Hi guys, welcome to another unboxing, another Nancy Famosa doll here in Spain. This time we are looking at Tattoo Studio Nancy. She's quite extravagant. I like her little dungarees. She's in quite a big box. Again, I'm not at home, so I don't have any like opening tools, so I'm not going to tape the opening parts. We'll just tape, in between, because it's just going to be really annoying and loud. And I only have a butter knife to work with. So anyway, we shall start by looking at the box, which, like I said, is pretty big. We've got our Tattoo Studio logo right here. As you can see, there's our Nancy. She has dual or two-tone hair color, purple and pink. We'll take a closer look at her afterwards. So I like all this kind of graffiti tattoo sort of style artwork going on around. We'll come to this later too, this item that looks like a tattoo gun. I know when she first came out there was a little bit of controversy. Oh my gosh, children tattoos, what? It's just a fun concept. It's not meant to be mean anything. So just for, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Anyway, so there she is with a few of her tattoos on her. Here's a book full of tattoos. And down here it says 300 plus tattoos. So of course they're just transfers. You put them on with water. It's not real, I don't know anybody who would actually think it's a real tattoo gun. That seems a bit silly, but anyway. That is the big old box we have. And we shall rotate. So we have a nice little picture of Nancy on the back. She also has two different tone shoes. I do like this fabric. Kind of curious to see what it feels like. And we have some images. So these are just different places and ideas. You can put some of the tattoos. Every day a tattoo for most of a year, because there's 300 and something. What are the chances there's 365? I don't know, but we don't need a tattoo for every single day. We can take off on Sundays. Right, so now I'm going to dive in and I shall be right back. So she comes with instructions for how to work the magic. Basically, you take your tattoo gun, dip it in water, use it to put on the transfers like so. I mean, yeah, it's not too complicated. And then it's just like you can wash them off pretty easily, which is always good as well. So yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory really. Deluxe and next. There we go. So you can actually see her a bit better without the box, without the plastic. So yeah, lots of different designs. I do like her in this backdrop. I think she looks really good. But she must come out because my suitcase is not that big. So I'm not keeping her in here. So I think everything is pretty well tied in with these guys. So I'll be right back. Lots of plastic pieces, but the butter knife won out in the end. Woohoo! Yep, there's our empty backdrop. Ready to go to recycling, which is a shame, but it's got to be done. So here is our tattoo gun. Basically, it's just a lid, a tiny sponge. There you go. I don't know if you can see that clearly. Yeah, so that's what that is. We then have our little book. I'm going to swap hands. Yes, there we go. Our little book, which is nice. It's like a little portfolio. Not sure what that is. Oh, it's probably like a ring binder or something. Let's see. Again, one-handed, not the easiest. Okie doke. Oh yeah, so it's kind of, they all rotate on this little ring. You do seem to get a really nice mixture. There's some glow-in-the-dark ones. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like there are any double pages, which is nice. So yeah, that's not too bad at all, really. Definitely think my some younger family members will definitely be enjoying those. Okie dokie. And finally, of course, make way for the queen. There she is. There she is. I do have some thoughts. Just going to move this out of our way. So, wee Nancy. Again, the hair is super soft. It always is. She does have some kind of uneven cutting here, but that's okay too. She also does have some like tied up around her hair to make it, you know, look like it's done that way. So that's probably why some bits are shorter. Her earrings are kind of just built in, they're not removable. I'm not sure if that's probably a very good idea. And her eyelashes are super long. Pale lips, pale face. She already has one tattoo on. Yeah. Kind of scrunchy, like crinoline, like those old sweets used to be wrapped in that kind of fabric. Looks pretty cool though in the light. Just some basic Nancy ribbons and holding it up. And inside it's just, I think it's just a plain top. Let's have a quick look. Just like a little crop top. So we'll just, yeah, I think it's just plain. We'll leave her alone. Yeah, and her shoes. Her leg is quite scratched, which kind of sucks. But that's okay too. And her nose has some kind of like gunk on there, but that'll come off. She's not too bad. But for new and boxed, that's very scratched. No. And strange because there wasn't really anything up against that in the box. So I don't know. We'll say her arms are rubberier than the normal Nancy's. I don't know if that's to make washing these off, you know, off or putting them on maybe easier, that they're a different material. It definitely feels different. You can definitely squeeze the hands, normally not so much. So those are my first thoughts. The only other thing we have left to do now is to try some tattoos. Ooh. And here we are after arriving back in Ireland. It's been about a week or so. So it's time to give Nancy some tattoos. So we have our instructions, we have our items, which I've already sort of taken apart. So we'll see how we get on. So let's see. Step 1, remove the top. We've done this. Step 2 is to squeeze the bottle in the water to fill it, I suppose, and put the top back on. So yes, we can do this. All right, here we have our item. The top is off. Oh my god. Seriously, this is rock hard. Oh my god. I haven't did some go in. Yeah, there's no squeezing this. This is literally rock hard. Oh, a little bit there, but not really. Now, to be fair, I'd say the amount of water. Okay, this is going to go horribly wrong, probably, but I'm just going to pour a little bit instead. Oh, yeah, there we go. Pour. Yeah. Oops, we already have a leak. Anyway, yeah. So we've already kind of had to go off the instructions because this is just not a squeezy item. It's rock hard. We have our little spongy on top. We're already getting water everywhere. This is great. Okay. Oh yeah. So we've got water coming out on top where our little sponges. See, you can see. Okay, what's next? We cut out some of our patterns, place them on the doll like so. So we use our brush or our little sponge, then we use our finger, I guess, and then we peel off the backing. Pretty much it. Right. Okie dokie. This will be fun to do on camera. I definitely won't knock the camera, I'm sure of it, right? So I've chopped up 3 already, so I just wanted to do like, I took one with text so we can see if it reads clearly, just a random, and this kind of metallic arm. So, oops, I think I'm going to go with this one. First of all, are we focusing? There we go. So it's just wings with a little star. I'm going to go ahead, just pop it there. Get our trusty tattoo gear. And sort of, you know, now I'm definitely tattooing. This actually works pretty well so far. Yeah, it's not like there isn't water gushing out or anything. It's just putting out enough to soak into the paper. Oh, have we run out already? Crikey. Yeah, I'm just going to dip. Just going to dip it in there. I think that's the easiest way to do it because you can't really use it the way it's intended, unfortunately. So that's all wet there. I'm going to let that sit. We also have our one with text, which should read "Save the Planet" once it's the right way around. So where are we going to put this? Maybe on her leg. It doesn't really matter as such. Doesn't matter. As long as we have it the right way up round. So there we go. Yep. I'm just going to put it like that way. Yes. Yep. I feel like a tattoo artist. This is very authentic. Yeah, I wonder what an actual tattoo artist would make of this. So we're going to do one more. The silvery one. A silvery one at least. I think we're going to go for like maybe her hand or her upper arm. Let's see. Right. So I guess we just stick and wet as we go. Oh no. Okay. Yeah. Let the water do the work. Oh, it's not even, it's on slightly crookedly. It doesn't matter. We're just trying it out. It's all good. Okay. Not sure how I can do that this way. Yeah, it's not going to, it's not going to line up even slightly, but we'll wind it around. Should be fine. Just dipping. Dipping is really the only way to do it. Starting to have my doubts about this one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely getting my doubts about this one. Gosh, okay. Now it does say to put some pressure on them as well, so that might make all the difference. So like by kind of pressing. Well, that's what they show. They just show a thumb, and I assume you're supposed to kind of almost like rub it on. So like I'm also reaching really far around the camera, so this is not as easy as it could be. But we are adventuring together, so it must be so. Okay. I don't know if like the heat from my hand makes it work any better. I don't know. I think it's either going to work or it isn't. I don't see this one working. Maybe if I had her closer to me and didn't have a camera, I might be able to like angle it better. Yeah, I don't think that one's gonna hold up, to be fair. Though I could be wrong. Stranger things have happened. Okay. Let's just see. I remember getting things like this in like chewing gum. Oh, that's not coming off yet. In like chewing gum packets. You'd get like a packet of Looney Tunes stickers or something, and you'd always get like one tattoo. Let's have a look. Nearly. Maybe actually a little bit more water there. Or tattoo ink. Guess you want to really like rub it in as well. Yeah. Okay. Something is kind of happening over here. Something has come off. Oh, wait. I think this one actually did work. Oh, my goodness. Oh, it did. It worked. That looks really good. Okay, I'm not going to jinx myself. I'm just going to let that sit there and kind of dry. Just pop the edge down. Yes, yes. Okay. So I didn't do half as much to that one as I did these ones. So please work. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Slight little rip there, but not really. Looks fine. It's grand. To the highlight. Okay, let's see if we can. I'll be doing different ones anyway myself when I put her on display. Like these are just for the video, because I'll be able to do them closer and a bit, you know, easier. Okay, smashing. So now we can have a look at our finished project. So we have our little Save the Planet. Yeah, I mean it does read. We have our chest piece. Good, except for the one little piece here that I kind of ruined. And actually the arm one turned out really well. Apart from here where I smudged it. But yeah, considering trying to do it this way, that's not too shabby at all. I'm quite pleased. So yeah, I guess that was Nancy and her tattoo studio. Definitely fun. Definitely not as useful. If this was softer, you could definitely fill it up properly, but yeah, you can just dip it in water and it does the same job. Still fun. Definitely can see like kids in my family like really enjoying playing with her or with me with the tattoos, and of course they get to wear them themselves as well. So that is always fun, and then Nancy can live in my collection happily tattooed. One or two of her friends might even get some too. Who knows? Thank you very much for watching. This was fun. See you in the next one.